That is comment on language and style. You have to do your commentary. Commentary does not mean that you are telling the things what is going on. Here in commentary, there are three things needed. One is that is PQC. Remember the letters P, Q, C. P and C. Okay, P means point out. P means point. You're making a point, right? Q means you're quoting that in your commentary. You're quoting the words, the phrases from your text in your commentary. C is you are commenting on that. Okay, a group means that you're touching everything and you're moving forward. The writer is not using I move forward, I moved along the walls. No, I grope. It means that he is that as if he's a blind person and he's touching the things and moving forward. He's making his way by touching the things there, right? So you just look at the lexical field now. That what is he creating? For example, a mystery we are finding out, right? We are going into a mystery. That is why we are having a heavy door that is making everything mystery for him, of heavy. He's not feeling light there. Lexical items, the vocabulary used here, it all shows the same lexical field. Then you say a big key there means something is away from you. You are going to discover it out. And then it's dark inside. When you see the interior of that shop, it's a rear shop. Rear means the back side. Okay, it's a back. It's towards the back side of the house, of the apartment. If I have chosen my lexical field, if I want to use these things, I want to make an image in the reader's mind. So what do? I get hold of similes. I want to create that image using similes here. So the person imagines the same way as we are imagining right now. He was entering as if he's a blind person. He's touching the walls and moving forward. He's making his way towards that darkness. So this is how he's using the simile. Something. Clocks rest on the floor. All the clocks are lying down. Until they are hung on the walls, they do not move now because they are on the floor. They are not moving. So can the clocks move? Again, personification, right? So clocks personified. They lie quiet. They lie quiet and soundless now as the dead people, as if buried alive. Wow, clocks are buried alive. Only water seeps in. So it means the voices are coming into the shop. He's not saying I'm just hearing the voices. He's saying the voices that seeps in. It means the voices, there is no way out. Again the same meaning. There's no way out, no escape. It's stuffy. So the voices from the outside or somewhere, they're seeping in. They're finding a space from the pores, from the holes. They're coming into this shop. The voices crowd against the high wooden. Okay, the voice crowd against all the voices. They crowd against the high wooden wall and recoil from it. It comes back. P means point. You are pointing out the writer has used similes. The writer has used figurative language. What figurative language he used? He made the imagery. He made the images in the mind of the reader by the use of simile, right? So you say in the second paragraph, he is using simile. Which words? Okay, like this. Like as though I were blind, means he's comparing these two things. And then he is using the simile in the fifth paragraph as well, as when he says blinds me like fire. This thing blinds me like fire. Now he's saying about fire, something compared with the fire as well. So you're using both similes in one paragraph. You're not talking about two similes at the two different points of your commentary. Only this is one point. There are two similes, but this is one point. In exams, what do you do? First, you annotate. Do you know what is annotation? As I'm doing this thing. This is annotation I'm doing. Annotation means finding out, means you are underlining. You're underlining all the stuff which is needed in your commentary. So first 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you are just underlining the things. Then you join them. First point I have found that similes I'm going to write about. Okay, one more thing. In your commentary, if you find only one point, only one paragraph, there is one example, don't use it. If you have 1, 2, 3 examples for the same point, then go for the comment, then go for adding it in the commentary. It gets marks, right? For example, if there are 2 similes, means it's my full-fledged point now. It's ready. So I pick up this point out. I point out that I have used simile. There is the writer has used simile, and quote. Quote means I'm finding the phrases where it is used, only the phrases, not the sentences. Then I comment. What is comment? It means that I am telling my readers that why writer has used this effect. What has he gained by using this effect? By using simile, what did I get? If I'm a reader, I would say, oh yes, I could imagine the shop in the best way. I could imagine what he's going through. So here as well, I could imagine as if I am with the writer right now. This is the effect. On the floor here, personification here, personification. It's another full-fledged point now. So you are writing the personification used by the writer, right? If you want to see the worth, for example, effect means the worth of that personification in the writing. If you throw this personification out, then you're getting the value of that. Then you comment on it better. For example, if you throw this personification out, what left behind? You will be unable to understand that what is the use of gas chandeliers there. Why it is gas chandeliers? Why not the bulb chandeliers? Why gas chandeliers burning there? Because writer is achieving some effect there. He's trying to achieve something there. That's why he's using these things for you. So gas chandeliers burn high under the ceiling, humming loudly. Even the gas chandeliers becomes moan, means there's a moan of pain there. Sample commentary. So you better understand how to comment on the language and style. So it's a sample commentary in that book, the previous book given. The writer creates, this is how you are commenting, right? The writer creates a sense of oppressive nature. Okay, what is it creating? If you have to create this sense, because remember this thing, in AS, we are creating senses. For example, we create an environment of so-and-so, we create sense of fear in the writing. And you must read about it, you must have read about it in IGCSE course as well. We were creating in the writing paper senses. Sense of fear, sense of jealousy, sense of so-and-so. So here the writer is creating sense of oppressive nature. Do you know what is oppression? What is it? Thing you have to do forcefully. So when we recall the whole paragraphs, we understand that clocks were behaving the same way. In the way, okay, the writer creates a sense of oppressive nature of the interior in the way that the narrator seems to be in a location where there is a sense of slow progress going on. Did we feel the same? Was there slow progress? Yes, definitely. One by one, the writer was describing the things lying on, resting on the floor, and then looking at the wall, one wall, second wall. This means slow pace, slow progress. It means that you are stuck inside. If there are so many things going on, you get hold of your verbs. Remember this point. If you are having descriptions, I've told you earlier as well, if there are too many nouns there, too many adjectives there, it means there's a slow progress. There is no movement there. There's no action going on. And if there is too much going on, you use verbs. You use verbs in your writing. If there is a lot of actions going on. Okay, the next paragraph. The use of adjectives. Yes, we saw adjectives there. The use of adjectives in heavy door, dark rear shop, thick yellow sheet of the paper creates a feeling of weight and difficulty. Heavy door, if something is heavy on you, you can't open it. You need some force inside. So it's difficulty for you. And then similar phrases, especially in the use of verbs. Look at the verbs here as well. The sense of limited progress. So limited progress going on, not much. Just push, tumble, grope, convey a mood of stumbling progress. Means there is a lot of things there. You cannot find your way out. You are stuck there. The atmosphere seems deathly and lifeless. Do you feel the same? How the clocks lie quiet and soundless. So in this way, if you're making a point, for example, you have found similes there, right? Quiet, soundless, buried alive. So how do you put it in your commentary? The atmosphere seems deathly, and first you make a point. Make a point that simile used, but the thing is, why simile means which point you find out that it's a deathly atmosphere. There is lifelessness there inside. So what shows you means quote, Similarly, now you're quoting how the clocks lie quiet and soundless as a bird alive develops this atmosphere. Now you're telling what is the effect on you. Develops this atmosphere and the mood of limited opportunities for escape. It means you can't escape from this area. So you can write in your own wordings, but same PQC must be there. This is the way that person has attempted the question, okay? Attempted one simile or one point there. Further similes such as, though I were blind and I stand behind it as in a prison, highlights the narrator's suspicion. There is no certainty in or escape from the word. Okay, that was all about sample commentary. I mean, this is how you put your words in. It's not that much difficult.